Hey, I'm Seth with Land the House. Thank you so much for joining in. I only posted one video last week because I had some sad, emotional family stuff going on, but I think we are good this week. So, the things I want to do today, I want to get this microhydro turbine mounted into the housing that I've been creating. Oh my goodness, I've got ants. Well, there's our first priority. We're going to poison these ants. I want to get that into this housing here and get the roof on this, and we will take it down to the creek and get this water flowing through it and see how well it does. That whole series is coming up soon. Good progress is being made. So this morning I have mowed the yard, and I have also made 12 ram pumps for the day. But my neighbor, who is off-grid, has been kind of following the progress of the microhydro system, and we are going to be installing 2 turbines on his property. One in the upper section and one on the lower section of the creek. And so I think you and I will head up the creek here in a bit and see what we're dealing with. So I've kind of done the math. My section here has 1,100 feet of penstock, drops 150 feet. So his intake will be way up the mountain, go to his place, and then back down for the second turbine, which will empty the water back into my intake. So there's actually going to be 4 turbines on this creek, hopefully within the year. So anyway, you and I will go walk that and see what we're dealing with. About 2 years ago, I had an ant problem here in the shop. I used this knockout in the blue bag. Very strong stuff. Pretty much kills the ants in a couple of hours. Let's see where they're coming in from. Oh man, they're just walking around the whole border of this thing. All up in there. Coming in over here. Anyway, I think maybe I'll just hit the whole border here, and maybe we'll catch wherever they're coming in at. I was hoping to find a place where the trail was coming up. It's crazy how they moved in overnight. I was in here yesterday and there were no ants. I did find the trail though. They're coming up right through here, and it goes off into the woods that way. But I've hit the parameter pretty strong with this knockout, as you can see right here. And all the places they're going into the shop, I've also piled up some. So that should kill them out here within the day. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. See what we get. Oh yeah, much better. I got the turbine installed into the housing that I created. I'll show you a sneak peek here, since I know you are dying to see it. So here's the housing, and there is the turbine installed. So I had a little issue with my housing not draining enough water, and it was puddling up in here. So I'm gonna have to work on that, but I was able to use 2 nozzles holding at 60 psi, which was really good. So anyway, you'll have to wait for the series to see how well this thing is running. A lot of volts, a whole lot of volts. Change of plans from walking up the mountain to check out microhydro in this video. We got a new desk for Ashley. This one I made for her about 6 years ago. It was kind of a copy of the Pottery Barn version. That one was $2,250. I made this one for about $200. So we're going to take this apart today and install her new one that we got from Wayfair. So that's the current plan. Well, it's just better if you don't be on Mom's couch after eating chocolate. Because he's going to pull everything off the walls here if we don't. Yeah, this is Dad's camera that he uses every day. Bleep, 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 bleep. Watch out! Watch out, everybody. Coming down. I've had several people ask me for plans for this build, but I honestly just looked at the design from, I guess, Pottery Barn, and I just went for it. And didn't really have any plans, but anyway, I just used these 2x4s with a bunch of screws to hold all these sections together. So this company, the Chemo Impact Driver company, asked if I would try out their product. And to be honest, it has worked fantastic. I've done all of the micro hydro pin stock stuff with this, and it's on the same, it's the first charge of the battery. Let's see. And it's just now getting down to the 3 bars. So I've been using it for like 2 weeks now. I'll have to see if there's a place I can put these out in the shop for tool storage. Used to, I could pick these up by myself back before I stopped working out. Anyway, I may just move them out here on the rug and take the drawers out later, since I'm becoming weaker and weaker as quarantine continues. Let's read the instructions, and it says that we need to take one of these A pieces here, like this, and then get one of your little bars.
Wow.
The one that you unwrapped.
What?
The gold one. Yes, that one. Okay, and bring it right here. Okay, and we're gonna put it up here. All right, do you want to put screws and washers in?
I can do it.
Okay, can you turn?
I can't.
Oh, look, you're starting it. Keep going.
Ow.
Whoopsies. Okay. I'm gonna pick.
Hi. Today I'm gonna get chocolate.
You're gonna get chocolate. Okay, come over here. Dad needs your help. We're gonna stand this A up here and put this other one on this side over here.
Mommy, go pee-pee.
Okay. Alright. Sometimes you just gotta go pay. I just didn't want to put too much pressure on the legs without a second person.
Well, it's hot.
Okay, got that finished. Took longer than I was hoping it would, but it looks nice. It's got these little tiny drawers in there, so hopefully she finds a place to put all of her stuff now that her desk is much smaller. But anyway, I'm gonna let her clean up all the trash, and Emma and I are gonna go take 18 ram pumps to the Shipment store, so might rain today. I think Ashley did a very good job getting her desk and office situated. So I've got the base to that old desk sitting here on the porch of the shop. I've been so busy with ram pumps and micro hydro and blah 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 that my shop is just, it's just been kind of a mess. So I'm thinking I'm going to clean up this little section over here and put one of those cabinets there, and then I'm going to clean up this section over here and put the other cabinet right here. I'm considering giving these lights away. They're just big and in the way. I don't really use them. But anyway, so let me spend a minute or two doing this, and I'll show you what it looks like whenever I get finished. So like I said at the beginning of this video, last week had some emotional family stuff going on. I think that's good now. But so I didn't film anything last week, and then this week I got my micro hydro system tested, which is really awesome. Got a ram pump video made, and I hope to go into the house and finish the review of the Rusco spin down as well. But so this video is kind of just, I guess, me getting back into the swing of things after taking a week off. Well, I realized that this would fit over here in this corner pretty good, so I'll have to clean out that side over there later. But anyway, I definitely wanted to keep this because it took me so long to make, and I think it'll make a good tool storage over here for things that I, maybe not going to use all the time. But anyway, boy, I'm tired. So let's go ahead and get this last drawer installed here. Yeah, so whenever I built this thing several years ago, it took me a long time to make, and I think it turned out decent for my very first attempt at woodworking. There's a lot of low tolerance here whenever I was making the slides and the drawers. But anyway, that's that. So now I can stack more stuff on there and put things in there for storage. So yeah, not much content in this video. I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to bed, I think, and wake up early so I can edit for you. So things that are coming up. My neighbor and I have been talking. Whenever my microhydro system is done, then we're going to be doing 2 for him, an upper and a lower stage. So it should be lots of fun. But anyway, on mine, I've got the Midnight Classic charge controller, and then this grid tie limiter, which I'll be using for my system. So basically all I have left is run the wire from the turbine to the house, and then I've got to install all the electronics. So I've already got the batteries, got the charge controller, got the inverter. So it's going to move along pretty quick, I hope. Spencer Langston has been helping with all of the technical details. Been a huge help. Anyway, I think that's all for today. I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for watching, and perhaps next week will be a bit more entertaining. All right, bye.